So you clicked on this video because you're looking to see how I build lean muscle mass at home with bodyweight training. Well, stay tuned my friend, because in today's video I'm going to show you how I do exactly that. Right, what's crack my friend, how you doing today? For my subscribers who are back here again, welcome back to the channel. It's good to see you here, but if you're a non-subscriber, that subscribe button doesn't say subscribe, duh. You better subscribe to the channel now and turn on post notifications, because if you're new to bodyweight training and calisthenics, every single video I make on this channel are dedicated specifically for you to help you reach your goals faster. So you'll be missing out if you're not doing it. But enough of me blabbing, you came here to watch my workout, so that said, I'm gonna let you do exactly that. Right, starting up the day with a basic 10-minute warm-up of some basic animal flow movement patterns. And these aren't just great for mobility and flexibility, it's also fantastic for body awareness, coordination, stamina. There's so much bang for your buck with animal flow. So if you aren't already, I highly suggest you actually experiment with it. Do a little now and then daily, and you will seriously reap the benefits. And as I'm doing here, it makes a pretty sick warm-up too. And after this, in which I don't show, is that I do some warm-up sets for my working sets. So my first working set here is basic bodyweight rows on the rings with my legs straight, focusing on that quality form and also that eccentric, going slower down on the way down to build up that tendon and connective tissue strength, which is very beneficial for me as I've just recovered from elbow tendinosis. And supersetting that with bodyweight rows, I do pike push-ups with a lean. I don't know if this has a specific name. I think they're called Pike handstand push-ups, because seriously, instead of just a regular pike push-up, what you do is that you lean forward as far as you can, and this puts your shoulder at an extreme mechanical disadvantage relative to just a regular pike push-up, and as a result, those shoulders are going to be taxed. But hey, that's what we got to do to get them bigger and bolder, right? And yeah, so here we're doing, this is the third set, this is the last set. I didn't record the second set, sorry, but again, focusing on that quality form, pulling down and back with those elbows, trying to activate those back and rhomboids as much as possible. And then as we fatigue, we push hard, and then the last rep of the last set is the last quality rep. That is how you are going to sustain long-term consistent gains, my friend. And yeah, seriously here, I would say if you're watching this and pike push-ups and elevated pike push-ups are getting quite comfortable for you, try and lean your body weight as far forward as you can, and boy, your pike push-ups have suddenly gone from fairly comfortable to a extremely uncomfortable. Really good challenge. And then after this, we are again doing bodyweight rows, because pull-ups, I mean, I will do pull-ups again soon, but they didn't feel the best on my elbows, so I'm going more for higher reps here, really pumping some blood flow into those tendons, as that is what I specifically need to focus on after elbow tendinosis. And then after that, we superset that with some weighted push-ups, which again have been really good for me based on my circumstances, and just really consistent and easy to measure, because especially as you advance with calisthenics, I mean, it's great moving on to the more advanced elements, but because of the way you manipulate leverage, it can actually be harder to track your progress, in which can actually also lead to plateaus. And so if you are hitting a plateau yourself, just go back to the basics and you just can't go wrong. So here we are doing set 3 of 3. Again, didn't record set 2, and pushing it, grinding for that extra rep relative to the last workout to continue progressing. But of course, we are also emphasizing on that quality too, and the last rep, the last set, is the last quality rep. I do not do another rep if I feel my form will break significantly, because as I've learned from the past, from experience, that is how you kind of get yourself stuck in a kind of like a puddle. Not puddle, I don't know what I'm talking about, but that's how you really plateau with your strength gains, because It's hard to it's just push hard, but don't push too hard is what I'm saying, because not only is that going to be, not only is your form going to be so much more consistent, but it's also a lot less straining on the central nervous system. And talk about being less strainful on the central nervous system, as we've got the main compound exercises done, we're now moving on to some prehab and accessory work. And right here I'm doing some single arm rear delt rows, which are also fantastic for the rotator cuff structure, and is something I've really been benefiting from in terms of the development and strength of the posterior deltoids of mine and the rotator cuff structure, which, because I found so much success with it, I also advocate it and do it with my clients too, with my online coaching program. So if you aren't doing this right now, you can definitely do it right now to balance out those shoulders. Stronger and healthier shoulders are also going to make you far less prone to injury. And then the last thing we do is a quick superset of wrist curls, pronated first to train more of the extensor muscles, because again, this is more specific prehabilitation, recovering from my elbow tendinosis injury. So I really do these last two exercises back to back to continuously condition those forearms so that I bulletproof them from future injury rather than getting injured like I did before. But hey, lesson learned, lesson learned. We live, we learn. And really, I mean, I know it sounds stupid to say, but I'm glad it happened, because there's so much more that's happened elsewhere that's benefited me that wouldn't have happened otherwise. But anyway, here we go. Here's what I'm currently looking like. Just relaxed after a workout, not flexing or anything. Oh wait, hang on, we're about to flex here. Bang, booyah! And then here we go, turning around. Haven't done any pull-ups in quite a while, but those rows are definitely helping me out for sure. And go on, Jake, give me a nice flex. There we go. And yeah, that's about it. That's how I'm looking like right now. Hope you enjoyed the commentary. And yeah, that's the workout. Nothing more, nothing less. It's not about working harder, it's about working harder at working smarter. Because when you eliminate the crap and focus on what truly produces results, that's how you're going to take your gains from 1 to 1,000. And speaking of the number 1,000, we have just hit 1,000 subscribers, my friend. And with that said, I want to thank you so much for your continuous ongoing support. It really means a lot to me, and it's just crazy to see, you know, back in August we had hit 500, so to hit 1,000 in such a short space of time, I mean, it's pretty mental. And so with that said, let's keep on moving onwards and upwards. Onwards and upwards, my friend. I cannot wait to see what the future holds for us. And so if you like this video, you enjoy my content, you liked watching every single minute of it, make sure to like the video and comment down below that you enjoyed it. But you may be watching this video and be like, Jake, you know, it's great you're working out and all that, but you know, I just don't have the motivation. I just don't know what it truly takes to stay consistent and persistent in order to gain the results I want. And that's okay, my friend, which is exactly why I have a free ebook waiting for you over at my website, the 5-step formula to infinite motivation. Wave goodbye to your excuses and say hello to rapid results. So that said, if you want to download that ebook today or right now, I'll leave it down here somewhere for you to pick up. And so as I'll leave you with that to enjoy, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And as always, stay beautiful.